welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake, this channel is called Jake of All Trades, and today I am going to be reacting to Shadowmaker by LoveBites. And so I did a poll several weeks ago, I think, asking which one of the three that were tied, Frozen Serenade, Shadowmaker, and The Crusade, which ones you wanted to see first. Frozen Serenade won out, so I did that one. And now I'm doing Shadowmaker, and The Crusade will be next, unless somebody puts in a ton of votes for a particular song that puts it over that. One comment equals one vote, so if you want to vote for something like 20, 30, however many times you want to push something up sooner, you can do that. That is, if you watch any of my bandmate reactions, you'd see how that works, and it turns into quite a fun time. So, so today, like I said, I'm going to be reacting to Shadowmaker and doing a comparison and contrast between the music video as well as a live performance. Looks like the live in Tokyo version is up here. But before we get into it, I'm going to give a shout out to everyone who suggested suggested Shadowmaker. I cannot say suggested for some reason. This is not the first time I muffed that word. Giving a shout out to those who suggested this. We have Andy Helms, Bone Red, Chad the Dragon Lord, Doug Porteous, Gato Grato, Heavy Metal is the Law with 3 votes, Ponyboy Curtis, and that's it. The last one I had listed there was the poll, so I keep thinking that that's another comment, but then it's just the poll. Anyway, but thank you guys for suggesting this. I'm looking forward to it. I always love these comparing and contrasts and just noting differences between different versions of songs. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, Shadowmaker music video from their official channel. So let's see. Here we go. Got 3 guitars from the start there. Cool way to open. I was wondering for a second if this is going to be thrashy like they normally do, or kind of like a Frozen Serenade. I like those little nuances there that Asami was going for. Those are star-shaped symbols, holy cow. Sparks heavy, I love that. Transpose that part. There you go. That's a pretty classic. Whoa. The fun never stops with them, does it? Whoa! What just happened there? That was sweet! Nice lead guitar to complement those vocals. Nice symphonics, like to mash the guitar too. Wow. Never cease to amaze me, do they? Okay, Shadowmaker live in Tokyo 2021. Here we go. Nice spotlight on each of them. She must be using a harmonist or something. We even got the orchestration in the background of this too. Late. The star symbols there too. I love that part. triplets or something. The Asami Soar. She's like, she's awesome, isn't she? Yeah. Jeez. Like 3 Asami Soars in one song. That's so good, I want to cry. Okay, wow, where to start with that one? Definitely back to like traditional thrashy LoveBites for sure. Definitely, you can't go wrong with that one for definitely. Gosh, you know. This I keep saying the Asami Soar. I feel like that she's got to trademark that. Like, if she doesn't, I will, and then give it to her. I don't know. I don't think I can actually back that up. Anyway, but Asami, if you ever watch this video, you should trademark the Asami Soar and yeah, sell some merchandise or something. Anyway, so I'm just completely blown away by that one, especially that guitar solo. You can't really call it a solo if both of them are going at it, you know, both Midoriya and Miyako. But and for how long that one, I thought it would get to a certain point where, like, at a certain point it was okay. We've reached the end of the solo and we're gonna carry on with like either like a post solo like verse or straight into a final chorus or something. And it just kept going. I'm like, wow, this is incredible. I'm speechless at how good those two are. I never in my wildest dreams could I ever play like guitar like that. As much as I love to play, I just don't. It's. I am at a loss for words for how good they are. This is incredible. And one of the things that kind of caught me off guard a little bit too, when it came to the beginning of the song, was that, you know, they kind of had the harmonized guitar at the beginning of the song, and from the music video, I thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, they double tracked the rhythm guitar, and then they each did, their part of the harmony. So, you know, you've probably got 4 different guitars going on there. But that, in the live version, like, you know, I expected them to just kind of like have no backing rhythm guitar and just have it be the bass. But it turns out that it seemed like Midori was using a harmonist or something related to it, because, you know, she was doing the harmony all by herself. So I thought that was pretty neat and kind of unexpected. Because in reviews I've done before with comparing and contrasting a studio and live version of LoveBites songs, you know, when they do the harmonies on the guitar, oftentimes the rhythm guitar is gone because, well, you don't have a dedicated rhythm guitar, so you both are doing lead and different parts of the harmony, so the bass is basically holding up the rhythm section. And I like having like a rhythm guitar with the bass while the harmonies are going. And, you know, that was something that was missing in other live versions, but it was not missing in this one. So I cannot, like, fault the live version at all on this one, because it's just like, wow, all right. Rhythm guitar taken care of, I guess. So, I'm just kind of in shock after that one. I mean, should I even really be surprised that I'm in shock with how good this was? I'm just amazed, just completely amazed. I also loved the drumming on this one too. Like, it just, I don't know, it just hit differently. And something else I was a little curious about too is it looked like that she had star-shaped cymbals on her drum kit. Now, I don't see her actually hitting any of them. Maybe she did. And I'm not even sure what a star-shaped cymbal would sound like. Like, is that even useful, or is that just decorative? That was really interesting to see. Gosh. I don't have much to really contrast between the two different versions, because, you know, a lot of times when you go into a live version, like, sometimes you've got to sacrifice some of the background electronics or symphonics, orchestra and whatnot. And sometimes you've got to, like I mentioned before, the rhythm guitar kind of goes by the wayside if you have, like, a dueling guitar solo sort of thing. And neither was the case here. Like, and I think because of that, I like the live version better, because you get to see that awesomeness on display. You see that they've got that song perfected. That, like, I could just see them going in and doing one take on the recording session and being like, yeah, we don't need to do that again. We don't need to go over anything again. We're perfect, because they clearly demonstrate that on stage. And gosh, I'm just at a loss. So, thank you guys for continuing to suggest this one. I see why this was initially tied with the Frozen Serenade. So thank you. If you haven't already liked the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications so that you don't miss anything going forward. And if you would like, leave a comment on the video letting me know which LoveBites song you'd like to see me do next, and the more comments you leave, the more likely I am to get to that song sooner. So feel free to leave more than one comment if you so desire. Also, if you have any suggestions for other bands you'd like me to check out, leave those in the comments as well as any suggestions for guitar covers or vocal covers. I'll give you a shout out when I do those videos. Also, thank you to BM for Life for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. It means a heck of a lot to me. And without anything else, enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. Rock on.